What's up, you guys?
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Audrey.
And I am Hui.
And we are traveling around Asia for the next 7 weeks. And we're starting in Hui's hometown of Ho Chi Minh City,
aka Saigon.
So we have been up since 3 a.m. because jet lag is so real. And we're really hungry. So the first thing we're going to do this morning is go get some breakfast. So let's go. So obviously one of the things you need to do when you're in Vietnam is eat their pho. So for breakfast, we are getting pho at Pho Hoa Pastor.
Tái bò viên thường không hành ngọt với một tô đặc biệt. Cheers. It's iced tea and not beer.
Love of a different kind, but we still have no control. 'Cause when the daylight comes, we're just good friends. Baby, good friends.
So it looks like we're having a feast, but really all we ordered was this thing right here and the drinks. Everything else they just leave on the table, and you could, well, this is complimentary to add to here, but this stuff you have to pay extra for, just FYI.
So I ordered a phở đặc biệt with a side of nước tiết hột gà, which is a beef blood and a egg yolk on the side. It's a specialty that only a few phở restaurant in Vietnam has. So let's take a bite of this. Very velvety, creamy. It goes down smooth with the beef broth, not eggy at all. Now let's try the pho. The noodle is al dente. The broth is clear, but it's very umami. Has a strong depth of beef flavors, and it has a little bit of a sweetness at the end. Very good.
It's my turn to try the pho. As you can see, mine is a lot more simple because I don't like green onions or onions in my pho. And I got the pho Thai and bovine, which is just the like raw meat with the meatball. So let's try it. Yeah, I like this one. It's not too sweet. Definitely has really good flavor. And overall, delicious.
It's a true Vietnamese. I gotta add all the condiments. So I gotta add my basil with some cilantro.
Just good friends, but like lovers.
For this being my first pho in Vietnam, we're starting very high because that was delicious, and as you can tell, we killed our bowls.
Welcome to Tang Lin Church. This is a Roman Catholic church that is well known for its Gothic style architecture and also because it is pink.
This church is also one of the oldest churches in Saigon, and it makes for a great photo spot.
And I breathe.
And conveniently, right next to the church is a coffee shop. And Vietnam is known for its great coffee culture, and we're excited to explore all the different cafes. But today we're going to Kong Cafe.
A picture perfect, underserving.
Cheers.
Alright, we've made it inside the coffee shop. I got a Vietnamese latte. You can really taste the flavor of like the beans. It's a good amount of coffee, but it's also still creamy. They also gave me a side of simple syrup to add a little bit of sweetness if I want to, so let's do that. Give it a little mixy. Delicious.
And when you're in Vietnam, you definitely need to have a café soda, which is a drip coffee with condensed milk. This is the Vietnamese special. Bitterness from the coffee, strong bold flavor, sweetness from the condensed milk. It's perfect. Alright guys, we are fully caffeinated now and we're at our next stop, which is the Saigon Central Post Office. This is one of the oldest buildings here in Saigon. As you can see, a lot of tourists come here to take photos or buy some souvenirs. However, this is actually a fully operational post office, so let's go inside and check it out.
From the post office is the Notre Dame Cathedral. Unfortunately, it is under construction right now. At the time of filming this, which is in July of 2023. So hopefully when you guys come and visit, it won't be anymore and you'll get a better view than this.
And another fun thing that you can do that is right next to the Central Post Office is walking through the book street. Our next stop is the Independence Palace. This served as the main office of the South Vietnamese government during the Vietnam War. It is most famous for the image of the North Vietnamese tank crashing through the gate and the South Vietnamese president's surrender, and it marks the end of the Vietnam War. As this is a very important historic building, it is very popular among both local and tourists. We are not going inside, but if you're interested in going inside and check it out, the ticket to get in costs 65,000 Vietnamese dong, or the equivalent is $2.75 USD.
Also, just to give you guys a tip, highly recommend to bring like a portable fan like this because it is very hot and humid, and especially if you plan to walk everywhere, this is coming in clutch. And also another thing that you need to bring is a towel. You use this to wipe off all your sweat.
Which is what I'm doing right now. You see, I'm glowing in sweat.
We made the mistake of not bringing his fan, and I'm not sharing because I'm so hot.
Yep. And this is when they said,
I share.
This is when they said sharing is caring.
Yes, look, I'm sharing for the video.
All right, see you guys at our next stop.
Next on our list is Bun Tan Market. If you come to Saigon, this is definitely a place you need to visit. They have everything from food to produce to fabric to coffee to dried goods and more. So let's go check it out.
Feels like daydreaming. No, I sit down. I love my life. 사라지지만 나의 전부. The chemistry is unknown with the two.
Alright, after all that walking, we have built up an appetite and we are in Bun Tan Market to get one of my favorite things, which is the bamboo plau, and also some sugarcane juice. And we came here when I first came to Vietnam in 2018, and I really liked it, so let's see if it's still worth the hype.
We are getting the true local experience, sitting amongst other local on these baby stools.
Yeah, and I look like a hot mess because it's hot.
It is hot. First bite. Cheers.
It was so good, we had to order another plate.
Just the bamboo plau. So the first plate has everything, but we love the bamboo plau, so we order another plate. And it only costs $1.10 per plate. Alright guys, we are back at the hotel now because we are tired and jet lagged, but we still have a lot more things to show you guys, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Good afternoon everyone. We are currently in front of a Landmark 81, which is one of the tallest buildings here in Saigon. And this building has like apartments, hotels, offices, but we're here to see one thing, and that is to see an aerial view of Ho Chi Minh City. So the trick here is, instead of paying to go all the way up, you go to the cafe on the 75th floor. So let's go.
Alright, so once you arrive at this building, if you have a reservation, you can go up right away. But since we're doing walk-in and it's during sunset time, there's currently a line right now. Okay, so after we waited in line for about 20 minutes, it was our turn, and you first take the elevator up, and now we're at the 48th floor, which is the lobby of the hotel, where we will then transfer to a different elevator. But let me show you guys the view right now. It's already so nice on the 48th floor.
So we've made it up to the lounge slash like cafe slash bar. They do require that each person that is with you orders a drink, and the prices for our drinks were 200,000 Vietnamese dong per drink, give or take, something like that. But it's still cheaper than buying a ticket per person to go all the way upstairs, because that one is about 420,000 Vietnamese dong per person. So I think that's a win. You get a drink and you get the view.
Sunset is supposed to be happening right behind me right here, so I don't even know if we're gonna see sunset. But still a nice view regardless, because you get to see Saigon from above.
Okay, we finally got our drinks. They look beautiful, which is maybe why it took forever. But we got a lavender lassi and a jackfruit milk tea. Now let's see if it actually tastes good or not. They also gave us some like peanuts to snack on with the cutest little chopsticks.
Mine has a noodle.
It's like jelly. You know?
Yeah, jelly noodle. Cheers.
Whoa, I wasn't expecting it to be so sour.
It's sour?
This is like yogurt, but it's pretty good though.
This one's good. It's like coconut milk with chendol and pandan flavor. Really good.
This one's really good. I like this one. I mean, I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's good. The price of 2 drinks equal to 1 ticket to the sky deck, which we think is worth it, because I mean, how much better can it get from 75th to 81st
And
floor?
we're actually on the 76.
Yeah. So 5 floor difference, save half the price, get 2 good drinks. So highly recommend you guys go to this bar. Alright guys, and the last activity that you should do while you're visiting Saigon is visit one of the night markets to try out all the different street food. We are currently at the Ho Chi Minh night market, and we're going to make a separate video to show you guys all the food and all the drinks that we are getting from this night market. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to check out this video.
Alright guys, we hope you enjoyed tagging along with us. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. And last but not least, don't forget to keep
Winning at life. See you next video.
Bye!